Howdy folks, welcome to Beards and Camo. On today's video, I've eased into the woods. I'm going to look for the elusive wood ear mushroom for a soup recipe for my mama. But first, if you do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I would surely appreciate that. Alright, on to the quest. Well, I've already seen something kind of cool. But you guys ain't going to be able to see it, but I heard something take off flying, something big. As it turned out, it was 3 turkey, and they took off from the bottom and took off to this ridge up here. I seen there was 3 of them, but they're gone. I just figured I'd tell you. Right there, that's not a wood ear mushroom, but that's called a boral. And it's where the tree's been damaged some way and formed this big growth. Now, these borals are pretty highly prized. I'm not gonna harvest this, of course it would kill the tree. But they make guitars out of the wood and fancy dashboards for the cars, vehicles. Let me get my cane out of the way. But I guess because the grains and so forth inside are just really, really cool. But that's what that is. That's a boral, in case you guys don't know. And when you see something like that, you'll know. See there where it joined. Alright, on to look for the wood ears. Now, some of y'all may not know what the wood ears are. And they don't look like your typical mushrooms. They're brown. Found some deer poop. That's also brown. Anyhow, they're dark brown, gelatinous looking, and I guess they almost look like an ear, but a really funky, super dark chocolate color brown, real wrinkly. They grow on sticks. They help decompose the fallen dead sticks. Like I said, they're a dark brown color. I'm also going to be looking for what's called an amber jelly roll. They're pretty much the same thing, but the amber jelly rolls are more smooth than the wood ears. They're lighter color. Not really an amber color, but nonetheless they're lighter than the dark chocolate color. Wild mushrooms have a lot of medicinal properties, more so than your regular store-bought mushrooms. I mean, even to the point of improving your digestive system and abilities, help fight off cancer, help your immune system, help with colds. But you always have to cook them. You should always cook wild mushrooms. Always. Always clean them good too. And depending on the mushroom, depends on how you have to clean them. And you should always, always, always know 100% what you are gathering. Because some are toxic. Some will make you sick. Some will make some people sick. Just depends on how sensitive they are. Just like, for instance, the chicken of the woods. Chicken of the woods are very good. They don't do anything but, to me, but make my tongue happy. Now, I have a buddy who well, they gave him diarrhea, and poor AJ said he spent, I guess, a day or two on the toilet. But they didn't do anything to me. My wife didn't like them, nor did my stepdaughter. I like them a lot. My mama liked them a lot. But when AJ told me that they cleaned him out, I went in and I read more on them. And they said that, it said that you should ease into eating them. Eat a little bit at a time. Now, AJ said he ate a ton of them, fried them up, or sauteed them up, and ate them like he was going out of style. And that's what happened. He got the poops. But they didn't bother me that way, thank goodness. That's the chicken of the woods, mind you. Alright, we'll put this down and I'll get back to you if I find some. I was just up there. Up there is right up here is a pretty decent little flat. I mean, it's not all that big, but in the summertime, that's where my chanterelles grow. I have various other spots on down through here where it's guaranteed to find chanterelles, which we all love. Everybody in the family loves them. They're orange, bright orange. It's like Mother Nature says, here they are. You can't miss them. But you have to watch because, like I said, a lot of mushrooms have a toxic look-alike. Chanterelles have one. It's called a jack-o'-lantern. Now your chanterelles they'll grow right out of the ground. Whereas your jack-o'-lanterns will grow on Heard something over there, probably a squirrel. But your jack-o'-lanterns will grow on dead or dying stumps. And your jack-o'-lanterns, they say they glow in the dark. This year, this summer, when they come up, I'm going to have to come out at night and see for that myself. But your chanterelles do not. Like I said, your chanterelles will grow right out of the ground. All mushrooms, they work on decomposing wood and leaves and such. With the chanterelles, they appear to grow right out of the ground. Whereas your jack-o'-lanterns are obvious, they grow right on dead stumps and so forth. And we've got a stump up here. Actually, you won't get to see it till this summer, but that log right there, there is the stump that come from that log, and it grows hundreds of jack-o'-lanterns around it throughout this summer, and they're just really cool looking, just beautiful looking. Thank God I know the difference, because my chanterelles also grow there. But I mean, if you know the difference between the two, it's pretty obvious. So yeah, I'm gonna use down here. There's nothing, I didn't see anything up on my chanterelle flat. So I'm using down in this bottom where it's more moist. Taking her slow, like you should with hunting any mushrooms, except for when my chanterelles come out, because it's, well, you'll see this. I have some old videos that I took with my old phone last year and year before. Actually, I took it with this phone last year, and then I broke my foot. Ooh, there's a big turkey print in the creek. Hang on. See there? I didn't lie to you. I told you they was down here. And right beside a raccoon print. Everything's hanging out, talking. But yeah, this is right where they come from. So that's pretty fresh turkey print, because I jumped them up out of here. So this soup that Mom makes, it calls for the wood ears. It's called hot and sour soup. It's an Asian soup. It calls for a couple different types of mushrooms. One is the wood ear, and some Asian mushroom that is pretty much the equivalent of our wood ear. It's got tofu and other stuff in it, but it's really good, and it's good for your colds if you're sick. Like I said, wild mushrooms have a lot of medicinal properties. So we're out here. There's some turkey tails. Turkey tails and false, their other look-alike is the false turkey tails. They're essentially the same thing. They're hard and woody. Here, let me show you. And like I said, they're hard and woody. And they kind of look like a turkey tail. But they can be made into... These are old. These are last year's. There's some nice pretty ones there. I think these are the false. But they can be boiled up into a tea. Good for various ailments. I forget exactly. Maybe for your blood. Good for your blood and I think your digestive system and so forth. But oh, looky here, looky here, looky here. There's some dried up wood ears. But all I gotta do is just rehydrate them. Soak them in water. There's some nice ones. Right there. See? La, 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 la. Get it in frame, Bob. Alright, Mama. We got you some wood ears. There's little fellers, but wood ears nonetheless. See there, I told you. They go right on this dead stuff. They help decompose these dead things. The dead branches. Sticks. That's not one. Something over here. Crawdad hole. We better catch you. Come out of hibernation, pal. That one's pretty dried up. There's harvestable one. Be all right. Look around for some more. This cold's made them dry up a bit. No big deal. If they freeze, you can thaw them out. If they dry up, you can rehydrate them. No biggie. There's one little one. I think that's a hammer jelly roll. There's some real old ones. We won't get them little, real old ones. It's been cold down here in Kentucky, but as you can see, they're still there. That might be some soon. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously not right now. Come over here and look. Just kind of looking around, then I'll go over and get those. See, we're right by the creek. We're down here where it's nice and moist. Moist. Nice and wet. Sometimes you can even find them, you know, going like this on big stuff. Or logs. Excuse me. Alright, gonna go back and I'll look up there, but once I harvest these that I just found, because I've seen it up in there, up on a lot of that stuff. Little stuff. Alright, I'm gonna come back over here and harvest these. I found a few more. Go ahead and harvest those. Wow. Check this out. Set my stuff down. Hang on. I mean, it's frozen and dead, obviously, but not real sure what it is. It almost looks like pheasant back, but there's no brown specks and so forth on it. I'm not gonna bring it home, but or dryad saddle, which is what a pheasant back is, but it's not, because there's no brown on it, just all tan. But it's come from way up there. See him up there? Oh, that storm we had knocked them off, because there's a piece, there's some, there. If anybody knows what they are, let me know. There's a piece. So here's something that well, pisses me off. I can't stand to be walking through the woods and see crap like this. That. I mean, for real. Somebody spent that money on somebody's birthday and then just let it go so it can pollute. Come on, people. It's all cute to let your balloons fly off. Yay! But those balloons come down somewhere. Now they've come right down here in these woods. It's polluted. It's not going to biodegrade. It's just going to sit there. No, it's not, because I'm taking it home and putting it in the trash. Makes me mad. I don't understand why people want to pollute. That's polluting. They think it's cute to let it fly off in the air. But nobody thinks. Nobody thinks that that's not just going to fly forever. Or just degrade and disappear. It disappears from your sight, but it doesn't disappear. That's why I can't stand society. They just don't, people just don't care. You're out here looking for mushrooms, enjoying Mother Nature, enjoying God's beauty. You come across crap like that. Driving down a nice, pretty country road. Come across somebody's beer cans they've thrown out. Hey, there's more turkey tracks. Get me off this subject. Ain't no sense in getting mad about it, Bob, because nothing you can do other than pick the stuff up and take it and throw it in the trash where it belongs, where somebody else should have done. Anyhow, here's the turkey tracks. That's some turkeys that was jumped up a little bit ago when I come down here. It was heading right to where I come down, because I was headed right down that way. Can you see? That there's the house in the shed. Right. There's the white shed, and there's the back of the house. That's the neighbors. That's Mary Rose's. So see, I'm just not that far. There's the turkey tracks. I guess that's all. Just them. Alright. I'm calling it. I'm cold. And I'm tired. Aching a bit. Not that I've gone very far, but well, it is what it is when you get old. So I got a good amount of wood ears and a few amber jelly rolls, which are basically the same thing. For her hot and sour soup, which is really good, mind you. Fingers are cold. Toes are cold. So, thanks for coming along with me and finding some wood ears. That yummy soup. Mom's been wanting some and well, I don't know. Guess I'm a bad son. I haven't brought her any, but I got her some now. She's got other mushrooms to go with it. But we know definitely where they grow now. And more will grow in better, more ideal conditions other than being so cold. Which I used to live up north. It's a lot colder up there. So I shouldn't complain too much. Anyhow, thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you learned something, give me a thumbs up. If you want to know how to make that yummy hot and sour soup, and it's not too hot. It's got a little, I think Mom puts that sriracha sauce in it, which gives it a little spicy kick. And well, I don't know what the sour is, but it's got all kinds of veggies in it, and which is good for you. And so thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you haven't. I love you. God loves you. Be good to everybody. Be safe out there. I'm out.